When your boyfriend tells you he wants a break, does that mean it's over? Yeah. You don't even have a hobby. Your mind needs an escape. At 25, you should be a quarter millionaire, married with 4 kids. I know firsthand how being plus size can make you just lose yourself. You shouldn't be everybody's cup of tea. I'm sorry. Dating someone who is comfortable with sharing his nudes on any platform, and you don't need to be proving your values to all these guys that just want to sleep with you. You're perfectly made in your whole body. I'm telling you, you have a real body. It's not fake. Trust the growth process. Actually be comfortable with growing. If you allow people to treat you a certain way, they'll only know how to treat you that way. I'm experiencing and feeling a type of love I haven't felt in a long while, and it scares me. Damn it. Why is it scaring you there? If you want to build a house from scratch, you can watch YouTube videos and build a house from scratch. Yes, it might fall the second you're done building it. A real man that knows you and values you will treat you with respect and will still want you for you who you are. When has fake become the standard, and then the actual realness become, thrown out of the window? There's nothing wrong with you, my love. Society makes you feel like if you're not skinny, you're not desirable, and it's very wrong. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Lydia Stanley, or Mrs. M, and if you're not new, thank you so much, Butterfly, for coming back to my channel today. In today's video, I'm going to be chill, sipping on my wine while talking to you. I'm going to be answering questions from Instagram. This is my kind of videos. You know me, I like to give advice, but I feel like I'm trying out this new wine. So I can't tell you the name yet because I'm going to go and buy it, and if it's not nice, you will blame me. But I'm going to be answering the questions. Let's not chat too much in the intro. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let's get into the video, okay? I just want to shout out and tell everyone how much I love Mrs. Lydia. Oh, I love you too. It's Esther that I met at the Urban Face show. Next person says, my boyfriend broke up with me and I've been sad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that he broke up with you. I don't know what the reason was, but I always say good riddance, man. Trust me, anybody that is meant to be in your life, from the beginning of time, anybody that's meant to be in your life, they would not leave. Next question is a series of questions. Let me read it for you, okay? I need advice, please. I'm dating someone who is comfortable with sharing his nudes on any platform. He is on this group chat. See, wait first. Let's agree that when I'm giving you my advice and you agree that it's a good advice, you will take it, because let's just agree, because this thing that I'm talking, people will still like to go do what they want to do at the end of the day, honestly. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let me read it again. I need advice. Oh, I forgot to mention, on my lips I have this Huda Beauty cheeky blush tint. I use it on my cheeks, and I just say, what will happen if I put it on my lips? And I just line my lips and put it on my lips, and it's the most beautiful, soft matte summer color. Anyway, I need advice, please. I'm dating someone who is comfortable with sharing his nudes on any platform. On this group chat where guys and ladies share nudes and slide into each other's DM sex chat, he keeps saying it's nothing. Ladies are sliding into his DM. He never complains. He never mentions that he's in a relationship. This has been going on for a while. I don't know what to do, girl. I don't know what to say. Your man wants to have OnlyFans, and he probably doesn't see you as a long-term relationship. To him, you guys may just be enjoying sex, may just be his sex body. That's all. What I'll say you should do, or what I'll advise you to do, is to break up. If that's not you, really let people. You really let people ultimately treat you how you want to be treated, because at the end of the day, if he's okay, if he knows that you know that he has he does those things and somehow he thinks or expects you to be okay with it, then you're the one that is showing him that you're okay with that thing, if that makes sense. So I'll advise you, break up with him, tell him that you're not interested anymore. If that's what you want to, if not, if you're still comfortable with still being with him, talk. With me, I don't know. He wants to have OnlyFans, he wants to make money with his body, and you might be a stumbling block to that wealth, and it will just end up in heartbreak for you. So I'm speaking on his behalf to tell you that break up with him. I'm sure it's the best for both of you, so he can hold himself out and you can have the freedom to choose always for someone that will take care of you or give you kind of loving you want. I'm experiencing and feeling a type of love I haven't felt in a long while, and it scares me. Damn it. Why is it scaring you there? Why are you scared? I know people get hurt in relationships in the past, like, but you shouldn't be scared of love. You should never be scared of love. If anything, you should embrace it. Like, this love, come. Because for you, don't be scared of love. Don't hate love. Love is a beautiful feeling. It's genuinely one of the most amazing feelings. Like, if you truly get love, and if you're not lying to yourself and you're being truthful and you know that, okay, this is really love, like, nothing else compares. Allow yourself, feel it. You are deserving of love. You're a good person. Okay? Allow yourself feel that love. Let it flow through. It's going to help you heal as well from all the other past hurts. This person says, understanding God, understanding and hearing God, trying to be financially free. Girl, all of us are on that same journey. All I'll say for understanding and hearing God is you have to pursue God for your own personal self. I feel like my own journey with God is like, sometimes it's high, sometimes it's low, you know, if I'm being very honest. But I know for a fact that no one can help me get closer to God. It's just like building any relationship. If you don't talk to the person constantly, if you don't check on the person constantly, if there's no constant communication, you won't grow in that relationship. So seek God out for yourself is what I advise you. And then secondly, trying to be financially free, I'll just advise you to, you know, try to trust the process. Everybody is, or I feel like people are mostly caught up in things that happen kind of in real life, if I'm being honest. Like, they don't see it, they see the screen that people upload on Instagram or social media. And I'm one of the few people, dare I say that I post my real life online. Like, you can't see me front and tell you I have Birkins when I don't. I don't have that money. Even if I did, I don't have the excess of it to be able to buy Birkin, and I've not bought myself a house or bought myself a car or done things I needed to do money with. Like, I'm still on that level where I'm still trying to make my own ends meet, if I'm being very plain with you. Like, don't feel you have to have a certain amount of money at certain ages, or you have to be financially free at certain ages. What do you even really mean by being financially free? Do you mean like, oh, you have money constantly? That doesn't come by just wishing. That doesn't come by just praying. You have to set up businesses, and you have to give yourself time to grow into setting those businesses. You understand? Like, you can't say for instance, you can't say you want to start making a 6-figure and you're praying to God to help you. That's not how it works. You have to set up businesses that help you make that 6-figure. And if you're in a hurry to set up businesses that is not what is on your life's path, those businesses will struggle. If that's not your calling, that's not what you're meant to do on this earth, they will struggle and they won't succeed and you'll be frustrated. So don't rush this life and don't care what you see online, because at the end of the day, I'm telling you, I swear to God, it's not what you think. Everything online mostly are fake. I swear. Like, sometimes it's like, really? Anyway, yeah. Let's go to the next question. That's my advice for you, Sha. Good day, Ma. I have been following your page for a while now. You are amazing and I'm a super fan. Thank you. Hey Lydia, a guy who I've known for a while chats me up that he loves me, but he has not told me in person. I don't believe him. You don't believe him, it's saying rubbish. Like, we are our best, like, conscience guide, or like if we're not allowing our brain, our hearts lead us, like we're not in love with this person, I would say like we're the best guides. Like you can tell, you can discern if you really tell yourself the truth. And for this girl, I feel like you already know that he doesn't really love you. He just wants to do stuff with you. That's just it. Like there's no truth in what he's saying. If I'm being very honest, like if he really loves you, a man that loves you, you should go watch that my video. 10 Signs is not that into you if you have not watched it. A man that loves you, you will know. He will shout it for the whole world to hear. He will tell you as many times as he needs to tell you for you to believe him. He would act like his actions will speak louder than his words in telling you that he loves you. If he's just telling you over the phone, he probably just wants sex, honestly, and nothing more. I'm in a distant relationship and my baby was around 2 weeks ago. Being committed and also not having a lot of sexual experience, as he's my second, there was a lot of friction. I'm talking too much, that's what she said. I had issues with getting well and felt some type of way. He understood on 100. My question is, do I have a problem? I was still freaking tight. You don't have a problem. There's nothing with being freaking tight. And I feel like many guys, especially here in our dear beloved Nigeria, like, this might be TMI, but I'm so grateful for my husband, because so many guys do not even get it that, see, guy, you know nothing about pleasing me. Either you ask me how to please me, or you take your time. Don't be in a hurry to just put your erect stuff inside of me immediately. Like, prep me, take your time. Most guys don't understand foreplay. They don't even understand pleasuring their woman to when she gets to her. I don't even know. I don't want to use words that will make this video get demonetized, but you get what I'm saying. They just are in it for themselves. And I feel like that was it with you. If he properly prepped you and you were all like ready, properly ready, there shouldn't have been that kind of friction. Because naturally, as women, when we are turned on, we produce a lot of like moisture there, except maybe you have like there's something wrong. But I feel like for most ladies it's the same. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, maybe next time try to use, I wouldn't advise you to use lube, honestly. You should do his job better. Or you should maybe talk to a gynae and see if there's something wrong with your gel product. We're going to call it gel, yeah. Your gel production, but I don't think there's anything wrong with you, honestly. It's probably because you're not having sex a lot more and he's not doing the extra work, so it's a good thing. You're tight, it's not a bad thing. Butterfly leader, that's what she calls me. People should stop calling me butterfly leader. I'm Lydia the butterfly. We're all butterflies, you understand? A lot of people call me butterfly mama, butterfly. I like butterfly queen. You can call me butterfly queen, but I don't like leader, or like I don't like anything that makes me feel like, oh, it's you that we are following. Do you get? Like, I want everybody that is paying attention to me, that associates themselves as being a butterfly, to be their own individual thinker, not some, you know how some people just fan over people and they're just mindless. They're not objective. They don't think for themselves. They're not deep thinkers. They're not aspiring for greater successes. Like, I want every single person that associates with being a butterfly to show growth. Like, you should be willing to go through the caterpillar process to become a butterfly. And that's just it. Like, I'm still going through that process. So there's nothing like butterfly leader. Don't call me that. Don't call me. There's another one that trips me. I can't remember. The butterfly chairman, somebody called me or something. Please, it's just butterfly or Lydia. Thank you. Let me read that question, Sha. This is making me get very passionate. Hey, butterfly leader. She puts love emojis. I have been wanting to start up a YouTube, but I find it difficult editing. I have an introductory Q&A section already, but I don't even know how to put them in place. Watch YouTube videos. The resources that are available online now is crazy. Hey, I can't even, like, literally, if you want to, The resources, if you want to build a house from scratch, you can watch YouTube videos and build a house from scratch. Yes, it might fall the second you're done building it, but you can watch YouTube videos that will guide you literally how to mix cement. There's a YouTube video for it. There's so much value on YouTube. There's so much resources online. Like, I don't know, when people talk like this, to be honest, you sound lazy to me. Like, if I'm being very honest, speaking from the depth of my heart, because how bad do you want to start YouTube? Like, you can't compare my makeup now with how I started years ago. You can't compare my editing, for instance. You can't compare my quality, for instance. You can't learn these things. Your brain, let me not even say you, maybe you're getting it confused, but your brain cannot master something it does not know. So you have to start introducing your brain to it. You have to start introducing your brain, like, literally just type how to edit a YouTube video. If it's on your phone you want to edit, how to edit a YouTube video on an iPhone 7, how to edit a YouTube video on a PC. You will see how to edit a YouTube. You will see so many videos online. I'm telling you, they are there for your edification. They are there to help you. And if you're really dedicated to the craft and you practice, man, nobody's seeing your back. Every single one of us learned on the job. I've not really seen people that started YouTube and they say, oh, I went to this YouTube course. Maybe there are YouTube classes or videos online or whatever, but every person I know started online. Like, you browse and teach yourself. Like, that's it. That's how you learn. That's the only way you learn. I'm telling you. There's someone I'm going to recommend to you. Her name is Kelechi Ngwemena. She is a YouTuber also in Nigeria here, and she's a mom of a beautiful baby. But she's mostly focused on the techie part of YouTube. So if you can check her videos, she has a lot of videos, how to edit on an iPhone, on a Samsung, on an Android, on your laptop, your PC. She has videos, so I'm sure that will help you out. But then again, if you want to start YouTube, I always tell people you can start. Anybody can start YouTube. Nobody is stopping you from starting. I view YouTube, honestly, I view YouTube as a outlet where you can come and express yourself. You know, you like painting, just like TikTok, just like Instagram. You like painting, you're coming online and you're making some Bob Ross type videos showing us how to mix paints, brush strokes. You like makeup, you're online, you're showing us how to do our eyelashes. That's, for me, that's what it is. Because you can't tell me at the end of the day that this is not a blessing to be here, being able to reach all of you in the first place, because you couldn't have known me if I was not online, because you probably would never have come to Kaduna, so you probably would never have seen me. I have all this YouTube to be thankful for, because it's giving me an audience. It's giving me a voice in this world. Do you understand? So if you want to start YouTube, I'm telling you, anybody can start. Just view it as your regular page. Just view it as your regular, like, Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, but just a longer version, and then give your dedication to it. You better be intentional. You can't just post just because. You can't just record videos because you feel like it. Do your research. Look for videos that are being searched for. If it's editing, kill your editing. I still use my regular HP laptop to edit. Is it slow? Yes, it's slow. Do I have the money to buy an Apple laptop now? No, I don't. So I'm still going to keep managing it. God knows I need a new laptop. I need a new lens. I need a new phone. I've been using this phone since 5 years, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about how YouTube is helping me, and it's helping me in a very great deal. And it didn't even start paying me until just last year that it started paying me a bit substantial. Do you understand? So you have to be willing to put in the work, and I've been doing it for almost 5 years or 6 years already. I wish you good luck on your YouTube career, and anybody that wants to start YouTube. Taking apple cider vinegar prevents someone from conceiving. I don't know. I'm drinking my apple cider vinegar, but I don't know. I've never heard that before. Why? I don't know. Sometimes I don't feel attractive. I haven't dated in 6 years and barely get approached by guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. Honestly, I get where you're coming from, because most times, yeah, when I was still single, I used to just do stuff for the attention of it, like go somewhere, do things I feel like would not be what I usually do, just for the attention of it, just to see if the opposite sex would be interested. And that is not the kind of value that you want to carry and place in yourself. If you have that kind of mindset now that you're feeling like you're not attractive, any guy that comes your way, that's the mistake I made as well. Any guy that comes your way, you think, oh, let me just date him. Since nobody is coming, let me just date him. That's the wrong mentality. I'm telling you, it's a blessing that nobody is asking you out. You don't have to kiss so many frogs. Just trust and believe that if that's what you believe in, trust and believe that one day you're going to come across your soulmate and they're going to be everything you imagined. No, like, even with Jara, nothing cut short. If you don't get that kind of thing, then don't settle. I would definitely advise you, do not settle. Like, being approached, guys approach girls that sometimes they feel, most times, somebody is calling me. I would date anyone and it would make me feel even worse than when I started dating them. You not dating them now is saving you from a lot of things. You're not sleeping with a lot of people. You're not kissing a lot of frogs. You're just waiting for your king. What I want you to work on now is your mindset, because if you don't value yourself first, because it's only you have, it's only yourself that have yourself. It's only you that have yourself in this world, though. Like, you have to gut you before anybody can gut you. You have to gut yourself for life first. So if you can't talk to yourself and say, oh, I'm beautiful, I'm stunning, it's not about whether a boy wants to touch my breast or not. That's not where I'm going to get my value from. Look at that body. Damn it, I'm not for everyone. That's why I'm not for everyone. And guys, I was going to tell you that guys approach girls that they feel like they can sleep with. You probably look like you're a no-nonsense girl. You probably look like you're not a girl that they can just sleep with and go their way. Like, that's why probably they're not coming around. The real person that will come for you, the king that is meant for you, that will treat you properly, when he comes and he sweeps you off your feet, I hope you'll be able to come back in this video. If you do see this video, I hope you're able to come back in the future and leave a comment, because I know it will happen for you. But you have to trust that you deserve it, and you have to position yourself in the path to receive it, because trust me, once you're still not ready, it's not going to come your way. I swear. Like, I can give a whole video on that topic, but until you're ready, the person that is meant for you, you should ask yourself now, like, do you want to date just because? Do you just want to be sleeping with anybody? Do you want to meet your king, your like soulmate, your partner in this life? Like, this is me, for me, this person for me, this person for the rest of my life. Do you want to be that kind of person? Or are you just in the mood to just like sleep around? Like, you have to be honest with what you want. And if I'm assuming you want the latter, which is like having a soulmate, a partner for life, raising a beautiful family together by the grace of God, you know, being in love, celebrating love daily in your little ways, then, girl, there's nothing wrong with you. And your attractiveness is not based on whether guys ask you out or not. You're attractive, period. You tell yourself that every day and you will believe it. Okay? Come and wait for your king. Don't measure your attractiveness based on all these guys and their raging hormones. Hey mama, you're so beautiful. Thank you. When your boyfriend tells you he wants a break, does that mean it's over? Yeah, most likely. Because I feel like most guys just use that as an excuse to behave like idiots. They try to go and sleep with girls. They try to go and do the worst things, and then when you bring it up, when you guys get back together, they'll be like, but babe, we're on a break, we're taking a break. So if you want to prevent yourself from having unnecessary heartache, it's not worth it. Do not go along with it. Like, he doesn't want to date you again, and if you're still in the relationship, so then you're on. That's what I'll say. Like, he has left you, he's checked out. I love you and wish you and your husband God's blessings. Amen. Thank you. I went through my boyfriend's phone and he's cheating. I am stuck and lost. Oh, don't be lost, darling. I can imagine how difficult that must be for you, but honestly, it's good that you found out. You don't deserve someone that will be cheating on you and then even be like, because even if you guys, I don't know, honestly, I don't think you deserve him. Even if you guys try to talk through it or make up, he will always think you want to get back at him, and he will think you want to cheat on him to get back at him, and he'll never trust you. And you too, you never trust him again. So there's no need to waste your time there. I'm sorry that you feel stuck and lost, but that person is not for you. God is going to find you, and he's going to find you a man that's worthy of you. Okay? How to recover from broken friendship and later team up with your enemies. I don't know what you're asking me there. But if it's broken friendships, some friendships are better left broken, especially female friendships. Like, I never want to get into it, but if it's broken friendships, trust me, the wickedness and the jealousy in some people's hearts, you never want to get to the half of it. So maybe those friendships were meant to end, but I don't get the later team up with your enemies, because I can never team up with my enemies, God forbid. What advice can you give your 24-year-old self? That's a good one. I was 24 in 2018, so I'll tell myself, that was the year I lost my sister. So I'll tell myself the pain will go away. I'll tell myself to keep going. My dreams will come to pass. The plans I had will come when it was time. I'll tell myself you're going to meet your soulmate. I'll tell myself you're beautiful. I'll work on my self-esteem. I'll tell myself I'm the best thing that ever happened to me, you know, like I was so insecure at 24. I was still very insecure, still very unsure, because I had just come out of uni, finished my NYSC. So I'll tell myself to take my time and trust the growth process, because if you want to judge your life based on, like, you know, how quickly at 25 you should be a quarter millionaire, married with 4 kids, you know, all those kind of things that society puts on you, you feel very miserable. Well, yeah, my main advice would be to trust myself, trust my instincts, because they will tell me the good way. Like, if I really trust them and let them guide me, they'll guide me well. And then trust the growth process, like actually be comfortable with growing, like be kind to myself enough to grow from one point to another. That's just the advice I would give. Please, who did you buy your Lancome 200 ml for 70k from? Mrs. Ayo, and she sold that to me because of our relationship. Do you understand? Like, I always buy perfume from her, but her prices are still not very costly. I'm going to leave her number, because her handle, I don't know if it's very functional, but her phone number, you can send her a message on WhatsApp. I'll leave it in the description box. Good evening. Want to start creating content? Any helps or tips on editing apps? Thank you. My editing app I use is Adobe Premiere Pro, and let me tell you, that's like the best app you can use on a HP laptop. I have mine like since when I started YouTube. I think I started using, what's the name of this one? Filmora is the name of that one. You can download that one, and that one you can easily use it. I started using Filmora, but then I now got a hold of Adobe and started teaching myself Adobe Premiere Pro, and so far so good. Like, even when I know I'll be able to save up, and when that happens, or someone gives me a new laptop or whatever, I'll still download Adobe on it. Like, I think I'll always use Adobe. Maybe if I try Final Cut Pro and it's easier, who knows, but yeah, Adobe Premiere Pro, and that's what most like movie companies use to edit as well. It's a complex app, but if you're patient enough to learn it, Yeah, and then content creating, the tips I can give you, man, make sure it's what you want, because if not it will frustrate you. Make sure that you know it's something you love doing, because if not you get frustrated very quickly and you just get very, you know, sad. If content creation is not something you feel like you want to do, like it's not your calling, or it's not your, you don't have the willpower for it, I'm telling you, my first advice would be not to even start. But if you're willing to see it through, it's a beautiful journey. You know, just create content you like, be willing to learn online, download videos that will help you, and yeah, your vlogs are everything. Thank you. Please, can you recommend long-lasting fragrances up to 8 hours? Okay. Number one will be Beguile by Oma. I need to get it. I need to get it and show you. This is Beguile by Oma, and this is the first fragrance I'll recommend to you. That is 8+ hours. First of all, the bottle is just incredible. So properly done, and you will spray this fragrance in your room, like standing by your closet or wherever you spray it in the house. You will go out, you will go and do everything you want to do, you will come back, you will still smell it in your house. Like this kind of perfume that if you want to spray it, it's very sweet, it's very strong, it's very long lasting. I got this for 18,000 naira before they launched, but I think now it will be 20,000 naira. So this will be my first. It's a Nigerian brand, but it is incredibly, like the longevity, the ciliage, it has a very good like amber scent to it. It's amazing though. You need to try it to understand what I'm telling you. And the fact that it's 20k is very affordable, and it's long lasting does not even begin to describe this perfume. So that's number one. Number two is LYDIA Belle. I would have gone to bring all of them. I should have brought all of them to show you, but nah, that's too stressful. LYDIA Belle, Carolina Herrera, Good Girl. That's 3. Which ones again? Versace Bright Crystal, Versace Crystal Absolute, Versace Dylan Blue, D'Angelo and Patrice. So all these fragrances kind of have the same family of like florals and sweets. YSL Intense, YSL Libre Intense. Yeah, those I think are like my top current favorite long-lasting perfumes. Like you will spray them on your clothes, you wash your clothes or send it to dry cleaner or whatever, it will come back and it's still smelling how you sprayed it. So that's some of the ones I can mention that I can think of the top of my head right now. I've been having allergic reaction on my skin and it's giving me dark spots. I'm tired. I'm very sorry about this. Honestly, for me, my skin has been under a luxury for the past 2 years. Like, I have not been this consistent with a skincare brand for my face before, and that's because I see results. I don't have the usual acne or acne scarring. Yeah. What do you do when you feel down and you want to work? I recently started learning this year to just let myself feel down, you know, just let myself feel the emotions. I'm a human being at the end of the day. I'm not a robot, so why would I want to treat myself like that? Like, I would be so hard on myself before if I don't meet my schedule or if I'm not feeling up to par. Because if I'm sad and I come on camera, you can tell. You won't feel the vibe of the video, you know. I probably won't talk freely. The sadness will come across to you watching. So I'd rather not record in that mood. I just, you know, turn off my camera, pack everything away, watch something that makes me happy online, on the TV, just relax, just chill, just lay down and not do anything. I realized that it really does help my mind to recover, because that thing that you're feeling is probably a burnout, and it's also because like just constantly the cycle, if you think about it, the cycle keeps going, and if you don't consciously take pauses in that cycle to like, okay, this is my self-care time, this is my relaxation time, this is my time to reboot and recharge, reset, then you find yourself losing yourself. That's what I can say. So what I do when I feel down, I just take a pause, take a break, stop everything. I don't record, I don't edit, I don't do anything. I just chill, read a book, do something, buy new perfumes for myself, even because I can afford it. You know, I try to buy unboxed perfumes all the time from Stand by Beam, so I can afford to spoil myself with perfumes. It's not going to make me break my bank the way it is right now. Do you get? So just do something, retail therapy, something to lift your mood. Try to, if you enjoy cooking, try to cook. Just do your hobby, if that makes sense. I realize a lot of people, especially young Nigerian adults, you know, just trying to make ends meet, you don't even have a hobby. Your mind needs an escape. Your mind needs an escape route, and if you do not have a hobby, try to get one today. I'm still working on it though, because me, I know something that will be my hobby will be like woodwork or actually creating stuff, and I don't have that right now. I don't have a space to be able to create a workshop, but if I had the ideal space, I would like to like get into creating things with wood, carving, all of that. So I know it's something I'll still teach myself in the future. Let it be known that I said it first in this video. So get something that makes you happy, get your creative juices flowing, that doesn't make you feel like, oh, I need to do this thing to make money. I'm just doing this thing because I like it. You know, get something like that, and it will help you get out of that funky mood to be able to, you know, start creating again. Good evening. I'm into this man who has been so supportive. I'm going to love him to, like, it's a whole text fam, a whole I'm not supposed to show you. It's a whole text here, so I'm just going to read it really quickly. I'm going to love him too, but I text him a lot because I always want to be around him. At the beginning of the year, he said he loves me too and kept on saying that, but when I asked who does he love me like, because I was into him, he avoided the question since. First of all, why are you asking him who does he love you like? Are you thinking you're not deserving of a love, or you want him to tell you he loves you like he loves his mother or he loves his sister? Is that what's going to give you like validation that he loves you? Because if he loves you like them, then I don't know what to make of that. That's weird to me. You're not supposed to have asked him that. In my opinion, you're not supposed to ask him who does he love you like. He's just supposed to love you, period. If he loves you, really loves you, you will know. You won't need to compare his love for you to anyone. His love for you should not be compared to anyone else's that he has for anyone else. If he's truly for you, the way my husband loves me cannot be compared to how he loves anyone else in his life. It's just how it's meant to be. So that's the first mistake. And then he avoided the question ever since, and since we've never seen each other, but when he came to Cameroon, I made excuses. Or he came to Cameroon to see her and she made excuses not to see him. She said I was not confident enough and I was overweight, so he got pissed and he returned back. That's another bad move. If you didn't want him to come in the first place, you should have not let him come all the way. You letting him come to you and then you not going to see him. I get how you can feel very, like, you know, overweight or not just confident enough to meet this person, but you should not have let him get to the point of taking transport money. That can make somebody very frustrated. You know, taking transport money, flight money, even coming to you in Cameroon, and then you didn't see him and he had to leave. So I think for next relationships, like, try to tell the person, if you're not ready, say you're not ready. Bring up an excuse. You have school to go to, something. Like, don't let him come all the way and then just ghost him. That's not fair. You wouldn't like if you went all the way to meet him and he ghosted you. And then now he's in my country too, but he's not taking my calls. I thought he'd always be in my corner, but he's been cold of recent. When I said let's end the friendship, he said if I think that's better than to revive it, then let's go ahead. He said he'll understand, but that we could work on it. And then he started the attitude again, only for me to ask him. He said we are better this way, that in reality he doesn't go back and forth. Oh, this message is long. But in reality, he doesn't go back and forth as he did with me. I'm so heartbroken because I asked him that if we revive a friendship, yes, he does not want it. And I always understood him when he became distant. It's my turn and he doesn't want to revive anything. He hurts a lot. I feel I'm not good enough. Maybe because of my weight or something. It is not your weight. He just doesn't find you attractive. I don't know what the matter is. I also don't understand why guys disrespect me a lot as well as other people like friends, and I find it so difficult to detach from them. Girl, I know firsthand how being plus size can make you just lose yourself and forget about your self-worth entirely, but this person doesn't even deserve you. Like, you thinking you're because of your weight or something, you should never be subjected to how you look to be made into a love match. It should never even cross your proper love's mind. Anybody that is trying to say, I'll take away your boobs, like trying to pick and fix you, if I were to be the one that created you, basically, I'll reduce your tummy, I'll make your hips more curvy there, I'll round your ass a little bit more, I'll take away your boobs, I'll take it. Every single inch of your body is perfect. It's only one of one in this entire world. Like, only one of one. I need you to understand how limited edition you are, because society makes you feel like if you're not skinny, you're not desirable, and it's very wrong. We should show them how much desirable we are. Like, you shouldn't be everybody's cup of tea. I'm sorry. Desire me, look at my body on Instagram, but you can't sleep with me. If you're a guy looking at me now, even more so now that I'm married, you can't. I'm not accessible to you. Make yourself inaccessible. That's how they'll respect you. And you don't need to be proving your values to all these guys that just want to sleep with you. That's not your goal in life, to please them. Your goal in life is to find out your most butterfly self and try to grow into that person. Your most beautiful self, your most accomplished self, your most confident self, your most successful self, your most fulfilled self, regardless of whether you have a sex partner or not. I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with you. You just have more flesh on your body more than another person. That's just it. That's it. Don't let, once you collect your power from them, they don't have anything to use against you. You're perfectly made in your whole like body. I'm telling you, you have a real body. It's not fake. When has fake become the standard, and then the actual realness become, thrown out of the window? There's nothing wrong with you, my love. I really feel like you should work on your mind before even trying to date anyone, because anybody that dates you will treat you like trash if you do not hold yourself in high esteem. It's just like when you go to meet someone, you enter into a room for the first time and you meet someone and the person tells you, oh, that's a king. You go and you say, good day, king. This person, good day, king. So, good day, queen. So. Oh, that's the maid, that's the servant. If you allow people to treat you a certain way, they'll only know how to treat you that way. You have to earn your place and make them know that, okay, this is who I am, this is how I want to be treated. You can't be treating me like this. You can't just, treat me the way you feel like and disrespect me and think you can go scot-free. Demand the respect from them. Soon and very soon, they'll be like, don't talk to so like that. So she know they vex, she know they do. The worst that will come from it is that none of them will ask you again, which is fine. A real man that knows you and values you will treat you with respect and will still want you for you, who you are. Complete every single curve on your body. I'm telling you the truth. I've never felt more perfect than how my husband makes me feel every single time. Even when I've eaten pounded yam apple and my tummy is bloated to the gods, he still tells me how fucking sexy I am. Those are the kind of people you need in your life, not people that will put you down for any reason whatsoever. You're beautiful, you're perfect. The last one we're dealing with today is, how do you handle this agreements with your husband? So being married this is going on 6 months now that we've been married. I'm going to be very honest with you. I did not think that I was going to survive this long with a person for 6 months, because coming into it, I was very scared that I wouldn't know how to compromise. It would be difficult for me, and I didn't just know what to expect. But with being with him and being married to him and then living with him, like, honestly, there's nothing living with a person doesn't tell you other than both of you are imperfect. Both of you need to compromise for each other, and I think that kind of stems into our disagreements as well. I don't think we really have disagreements, more like misunderstandings, and like when the other party is gentle enough to explain, this is what I meant, you took it out of context, I didn't mean it this way. The other party would not be upset, the other party would not be angry, and we really talk about any and everything with each other. I think the key we always say, or I always say, is we do not have ego between the both of us. You know, we are very willing to talk no matter how we are feeling. If we are feeling very angry and heated in the moment, we won't say anything. We would obviously be so that we don't say things that are hurtful. We try not to use cursing words like you're a terrible person, you're stupid, you're mad, fuck you. We don't do that. We never do that, because you don't come back from that. If you truly love a person, you will not use your words to hurt them in whatever situation. So yeah, I think how we handle disagreements is just we talk through it. That's what I can say. We talking. So my loves, that completes the video. I hope you enjoyed watching from start to finish. I enjoyed filming it with you, and my glass was sacrificed in the process, my wine glass. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see another part. Thank you so much for watching as well, Butterfly. I love when I hear from you. Leave me comments, talk to me, okay? I'm going to see you in my next video. You're amazing.